episode 3833, What the F Do We Need in Marriage?
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're ready for something magnificent this weekend. Yes, and it's not all about football. Who are you sleeping with? Ooh, maybe that. What the F do we need in marriage? Come on, let's dive in. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the K.I.S.S newsletter. The Keep It Simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Well, this episode is brought to you by AIM, inspiring connection and community. All right, hold on to your seats because you are in for a ride today. I promise you, you're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to have a lot of fun because why? Yep, you already know why. You already read the title and you're thinking, what? Exactly the point. Because when we think of marriage, not many people think of getting it right? It's more about what we do wrong. But what if we could pinpoint some of the key ones that would shift the relationship, the key words, the key of something? What the F do we need in marriage? Because these key concepts, they're not just nice ideas. I mean, I guess if you don't take them seriously, they may just be in the nice category, but they are foundational to building a resilient, loving partnership that aligns with what God desires for marriage. And you're probably scratching your head and you're like, yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. What F-bomb are you referring to, Christiane? That's what I want to know. Well, more to come on that. But first things first, marriage is a beautiful gift. And if you had a fight with your spouse in the last 24 hours or maybe 48 hours, you may be saying, it's not really beautiful right now. I can't see it the way you see it, Christiane. You must be on something because we're not seeing the same person. You're right. Good thing we're not, right? Because I'm not sharing my man. I love him to death. You shouldn't be sharing yours either. But you need to look at marriage as a beautiful gift. And it's a choice we get to make. So you got to treat it well. And your heart will then overflow. So today I want to do things a little bit differently. I want us to explore 10 F words vital to your marital success, right? Because if you think about report cards, we're back in school. We got A, B, C, and then D, and then what happens? F. And most of the time, a lot of us are thinking, oh, my marriage is kind of maybe a C or D. Every once in a while, if things are perfect, you're like, it's an A minus. You wouldn't even give yourself an A plus. But what about all the times when you're thinking about failure, the big F? Well, I want you to see F as a different F. I want you to see 10 F words that truly can shift your marriage if you use it. And that's the key. It's the F's in marriage. That's your kiss to keep a simple strategy. You got to find those and then you got to utilize them. Okay. So number one, faithfulness. Being faithful means staying loyal and committed to your spouse, no matter what challenges arise. I want you to think about your vows. What did your vows say? Now, if you're one who wrote them and you go back and you're like, I really didn't know what I was writing. That's okay. You were young back then. So rewrite them now. I'm serious. Rewrite your vows now and say them to each other. Because being faithful, it's more than just physical faithfulness. Yes, that's important. Don't get me wrong. But it's emotional and spiritual loyalty as well. So you got to prioritize honesty even when it's hard and protect your marriage from distractions or temptations. Hebrews 13 verse 4. Let marriage be held in honor among all and let the marriage bed be undefiled. Faithfulness. Are you being faithful in all spectrums of marriage? Not just from the sexual intimacy portion. That's important. Yes, don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about all sides of it. Okay. Number two, forgiveness. No one is perfect. I know you think you are. No, you don't. Of course you don't. Or you wouldn't be listening to me. Right? You'd be listening to someone else saying, you can do no wrong. Everybody else has it all wrong. No. That's not here. We all fall short. And so forgiveness is the key to healing wounds and rebuilding trust after mistakes. And let me tell you, with everything that happens in marriage, your trust gets chipped away at over time. And you've got to keep rebuilding that. Stone after stone after stone. And holding grudges only builds walls. So when your spouse hurts you, intentionally or not, choose to forgive and forgive quickly instead of replaying the offense, right? Stop keeping score. Leave that for the football teams. Let them, have it out on the field. But for you, no. You don't keep score. In fact, Ephesians 4, verse 32, be kind to one another, tenderhearted, forgiving one another as God in Christ forgave you. Now, as we go through these, we've only been through 2. We've got 8 more to go. But as we go through these, I don't want you to think of, gosh, I'm doing that one really right. I want you to ask yourself, how can I do this better? Because I guarantee you, in all these 10, you're going to say, I did that so right today. Woo, woo. And pretty soon you're like, I scored A on every single one of these Fs. Fabulous. But what happens the next moment when you fail on that F? Okay, think about it. So I want you to think about how you can do better, because we all can, including me. All right. Number 3, friendship. A strong marriage thrives on deep friendship, shared interest, respect, and genuine care beyond romance. If you took the bed away, what would your marriage look like? Think about that one for the weekend. Seriously. So spend time doing things you both enjoy and engage in meaningful conversations regularly. Proverbs 17, verse 17, a friend loves at all times. We need to be loving our spouses at all times. Okay, now I'm going to interject here for a moment. You do understand that this has nothing to do with someone who is in an abusive relationship. If you are in an abusive relationship, this does not apply to you. Why? Because you're being abused. And so I want to strongly suggest that you go and ask for help. There are many different places out there you can go for help. You can go to local communities, hospitals, churches, and say, I don't know where to begin. Can you point me in the right direction? Let them know what's going on. And if it's physical, where you are in danger, please go seek help. There are shelters available. So I just wanted to make sure that we understood that. Most of us know and understand where my heart is, but I don't ever want to assume. Okay? It's very important. So let's go on. This is all for those who are in a normal but need to have a stronger foundation in marriage. Yep. Okay. With that, if you're like, yeah, that's me, then let's keep going. Number 4, flexibility. Life throws curveballs, and the ability to adapt with grace keeps a marriage stable. Rigidity leads to conflict. So be willing to change plans, sometimes even roles or expectations when circumstances require it. You may be in a season of life that you're like, we can't keep a schedule. That's okay. Flexibility is a good thing. 1 Corinthians 13, verses 4 and 5. Love is patient and kind. Love does not insist on its own way. Meaning you don't get to dictate. Flexibility. It is a positive thing in marriage. Number 5, we're almost halfway there. Focus. I love these F's, don't you? Healthy marriages require attention and intention. So you've got to have attention and intention. Focus means choosing your spouse daily, even amidst the distractions, even when you're like, I want to scroll. No. Put away your phones, put away the distractions, and carve out dedicated time to connect. If you don't, guess what? Something else will get in the way. I don't care if it's the kids, the dog, the dinner, the dishes, whatever it is, the dinner, dishes, and dogs, and kids, and laundry, and housework, and chores, and mother-in-law, whatever it is, something's going to get in the way. So make sure you dedicate that time to say, babe, I love you. I want to be connected to you. Colossians 3, verse 2 says, set your minds on things that are above, not on things that are on earth. So you've got to look at things that are not like, okay, I just have to have all this technology because I do. You know, we talked about work yesterday, right, with a family, specifically with kids, but you can apply that right here. Where's your focus? Is it all about your business? Is it all about building stuff that's more tangible, stuff that you can't take with you? Yeah, meaning when you die? Yeah, exactly. So focus. Number 6, I like this one, and so will you. Fun. Who would have thought? Joy and laughter aren't optional. They're essential. Fun keeps the spark alive and strengthens the bond. Make each other laugh. Be silly. Plan date nights and never underestimate the power of laughter. Proverbs 17, verse 22, a joyful heart is good medicine. If you're the Scrooge walking around going, bah humbug, or wait, that was bah humbug. Was that Scrooge? Anyway, as you can tell, I need to brush up on my thing. No, actually, wasn't that, that was Scrooge. Or was that the Grinch that stole Christmas? Regardless, it's all of, let's just put this away. It's not fun. I want to feel bad right now, so leave me alone. No. Have fun. Go do something that's fun, just the two of you, especially if you have kids. Fall down a little bit. Go ice skating. Go roller skating. Go canoeing, something that's going to be out of the ordinary so you can laugh about it and be like, oh, that's crazy. If one of you cooks and the other one doesn't, guess what? Go to a cooking class. You can laugh at each other. You'll get better at your skills, and your spouse will be like, oh, that's why you cook the meals and I don't. I know we did this. My husband and I did. It was fabulous. We did something different. We went and learned how to make sushi. And we got a whole dinner out of it. We made it. We got to eat it. It was fabulous. And to this day, we still talk about it. Fun. Okay, we're almost there. Number 7, fairness. Marriage thrives on balance. And I like to use the word more as harmony. And you've got to bring in that respect and equality, not keeping score or power struggles. This is not about saying, men, you're over women. Don't get me started. Go look it up. That's all I'm going to say. You got to share responsibilities and honor each other's needs and contributions. You both are equal in the marriage, period. Philippians 2, verse 3. Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. You need to be what? Lifting up and elevating your spouse. It's not all about you. Men, listen up. If you think, but what about that verse that says submit to your husband? Nope. Wives, submit to your husband. Nope. Go back and read the whole thing in context and then talk to me later. Fairness, harmony, equality. Hang in there. Number 8, feeling. Emotional openness and vulnerability create intimacy and understanding. Hide nothing that matters. If you've got secrets, you better, oh my goodness, seriously, you better sit down with each other. There are no secrets when you're married. There should not be secrets in a family. There should not be. Now, it's one thing if you're not telling the whole story because, the kids are too young. I get that. Okay, that's a different conversation. But when you're sitting here going, it really won't matter much. It may not matter, but you don't understand. Deep down, it may be affecting what you're doing and how you show up in your marriage. So express your hurts, express your hopes, and truly appreciation honestly. You got to give gratitude. Be thankful for your spouse and listen deeply when your spouse does the same. Don't discount them. Don't throw them off the side thinking you're better than them. You're not. Go back to fairness, right? The feeling. Romans 12, verse 15, rejoice with those who rejoice, weep with those who weep. Are you holding your spouse's heart tenderly? Think about that one. Number 9, facilitation. Marriage is about helping each other grow toward the best versions of yourselves, right? Becoming your best selfie. Facilitation means enabling, hear me out, your spouse's success and happiness. Not, by the way, I want you to do this because it benefits me. There's a big difference. Watch where that's coming from. And if you're like, but I've been trying to do that. Have you really been trying to do it? Or is it all about you? Think about it. Is it coming from an ego or is it coming from your heart? Encourage your spouse's dreams. If you're like, you know what, it's really all about me. You're supposed to stay home with the kids and I'm going to grow this and I'm going to do this. Nope. That's not how it goes down. You got to support each other's growth. And that means men support your women. Women support your husbands. And navigate challenges side by side, not one higher than the other. Proverbs 27, verse 17, iron sharpens iron and one man sharpens another. I think about Charlie and Erica Kirk. Their marriage together, iron sharpens iron. Did you know Charlie was younger than Erica? And I don't really think ever in conversations at home, if I could have been that fly on the wall, that she would have said something like, oh, I'm older, you have to follow me. No. I don't think that was it at all. I think it was more from the point of, I'm here, you're here, let's sharpen each other. Because that's when you impact the world that you touch. Facilitation. Iron sharpens iron. And the big 1-0, 10 it is. Are you ready for this? It's the 4. No, it's not. It's the 5-letter word. You thought it was coming, didn't you? You did. Finally, faith. Faith in God and in your marriage. And your marriage's purpose gives strength beyond what you can supply on your own. If I can be so honest with you, if you think it's just about you and your wife, you and your husband, you got it all wrong. Women, it's you, your husband, and God. There's 3 in the marriage. So pray together. Seek God's guidance. Don't try to do everything by your own strength. Hold your marriage as a sacred covenant. Honestly, and that means women or men, don't sit there and say, I'm better than you, so you have to submit to me. It's not that. It's not a power play. That's not what this is about. And if you're one of those, then you've got some work to do. I'm being straightforward and honest. And don't send me the hate emails. I don't need to read them. You need to go and check yourself. That's what this is about. What the F do we need in marriage? Ecclesiastes 4, verse 12. Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. It takes 1 to start, 2 to finish. And the 3rd, God's got you. My friend, marriage is no accident. It's a deliberate daily choice to love, serve, to grow together because you're better together. These F words provide a clear roadmap to build a bond that lasts a lifetime, going beyond what you think in your mind. And so I really want to encourage you, look at these 10 Fs and say, what am I doing and how can I do better? I love, and we started this way before I even heard Charlie Kirk talk about it and his wife specifically. When my husband would ask me, and I ask him the same thing, what can I do for you today? How can I serve you today? That simple question will move mountains in your marriage. So what do you need to do in your marriage? Where can you get better? Because when you practice this faithfully, your marriage will not only survive, it's going to thrive, blessing both your hearts and reflecting God's divine design. You've got a beautiful gift. Treat it well and watch your heart overflow. Go in peace, be present, be incredible, be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.